David and Teresa, Eric Davis, Haydocy Airstream. Welcome home. Going to do a quick walk around of the 2015 Classic. As far as I'm concerned, the finest Airstream trailer ever built on the planet, period. I guess that would make it probably the finest travel trailer ever built on the planet, period. So, how about this Classic? We're going to start right up front here. Let's talk about the business end. All Lexan. By the way, David, all stainless steel. Can be polished, buffed out, but it also will allow you to pivot these wraps out so that they can clean in behind the trailer. And then, of course, we have all Lexan here, which this is really cool because this actually sets up as an additional awning. You have tempered glass windows, you've got UV tinted fascia, and you've got UV tint also on the Lexan. Now when we start talking about the business end, you've got dual deep cell, well, they're glass mat batteries. Obviously with Airstream they put the finest of the fine into this product line. Also buried under here is your spare tire, keeping in mind that you have that 24/7 roadside assistance for a 2-year period from CoachNet. So basically that allows you the freedom to be wherever you want to be, pick up the phone, all that service work, all that warranty work will come to you. Now, the Barker system, they call this the Super Jack. The engines on these are powerful. This allows you to do all your fore leveling. This allows you to do all your aft leveling. So obviously what that means is a system that works. It also has an inline fuse so that if there's ever an issue, you can actually crank this if you want. Now what's also to the Classic, which is only the Classic, you have twin 40-pound tanks that are aluminum. Now these would be beautiful even without this beautiful brushed aluminum cowling, but twin 40-pounders, that's a tremendous amount of propane. That's going to keep you off the planet for quite some time. Now, as we work our way around, you're going to find some fun stuff. We also have an exterior propane port. This is a quick disconnect, which will allow us to go back in, say, plug in that gas grill. You want to backfill propane, that can be done from here. But obviously with the wraps, with the stainless steel, with all the business end up here, this is a beautiful thing. Come on around. Zip-D awnings. Obviously you have awnings that wrap around the entire coach. From the automatic awning, from Zip-D, to the side window awnings. And I'm just pointing out how easy, Teresa, I'm telling you, you can do this yourself. Beautifully accomplished, and of course in the combination of the slate gray colors. This is done, by the way, with all Sunbrella fabric. Obviously it looks beautiful with the aluminum exterior, but also this is the same color, if you will, configuration. It wraps the entire length around the Airstream. Now let's talk about all of these beautiful windows. This is all buck riveted, radius, tempered glass. They're 3-position windows and they're jalousie types. Even without utilizing our overhead, we can still create beautiful awnings with the radius Airstream windows. And these windows are letting all that beautiful light in. Now, as we work our way around, we're going to talk a little bit about the 3M finish that's on the Airstream. The maintenance, frankly, David, is going to be what you want it to be. This is a membrane finish from 3M applied to Alcoa aluminum. Comes to the factory with this finish on. We don't know how long this is going to exist, meaning that you can't get to the actual aluminum because of this beautiful finish on this thing. Let's just say your Airstream is protected. And then we have some of our fun stuff. This is a stainless steel panel here that accesses your outside shower. You have both hot and cold running water. Notice here we've got the 50 amp service, so you've got the high output 50 amp service. You've got your inlet port here for both your satellite TV and your cable TV. You've got undermount storage, which is going to give you, you'll be able to store your sewer hose, and also you'll be able to, you have a compartment storage in the rear of the coach. The great thing about the awning system, by the way, David, is the big refrigerator, the big Dometic is behind this panel here, meaning that's going to help you with the overall performance of your refrigerator. This is your potable water inlet, also locked. So and you see where it's located in between the two axles. That's where it's going to ride properly. Also, the fact that they lock your potable water, very cool. These have the big Michelin dual axles on this, being that, by the way, this is a Dexter axle system, offset, low silhouette. Well, let's just say there's not a better axle system on the market. And it's also a system that Airstream has been utilizing since the 60s. That's kind of the whole concept. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Also, stainless steel access to your hot water heater. The great thing about this, it's all self-igniting. Your water heater will run off either electric or propane. It's kind of that concept of, ease of operation. Push button, click, and I'm good to go. And then you have access storage underneath, and of course you also have your gray water and black water tanks, which are nicely accomplished. This is the 215 Classic. Come on around. Okay, now we're at the rear end of the Classic. Couple of things present. They've done these beautiful cast aluminum, kind of iconic round, if you will, LED lamps. I want to make a quick notation that all of the exterior lighting on the Classic is LED lamps. All of the interior lighting, LED lamps. Now, you've got a couple of access ports here. You've got your rear bumper. I love the fact that this is a storage bumper, and then you have, of course, the cavity. These are really beautiful in there. This drops down, and of course you have light. Look at the amount. You know, I think we were talking a little bit, David and Teresa, about storage. You've got undermount storage here. You've got over storage here. So the cavity, as far as storage in the Classic, is immense. So once again, kind of the business end. You got a lot going on the front, but how about this? This is the Classic. Come on around. We're showing you overhead Zip D awning, obviously full power, single touch. Also with that single touch you can drop a corner, so if we get involved in a little rain that you need to run off. I'm going to quickly point out you've got your 110 access here. You've got your power jack system, all electronic. So in other words, your stabilizer system on both fore and aft is right here at your touch. And you don't have to get down to motivate these. They're right at your fingertips, and they're closed with that stainless steel lock port. I'm going to quickly touch on the Airstream radius door here. Notice, please, the configuration. You have, of course, the inside screen, and when an Airstream door shuts, it shuts. Then you'll have the people protector, the dog protector. Bottom line is it takes 8 hours for Airstream to manufacture just the door. You have LED lamps that wash down. You also have exterior LED lamps that light up the entire circumference of the awning. These are kind of unique. These are Airstream aluminum steps, only to be utilized on the Classic. So I'm going to invite you guys in. Let's take a look at the inside. We're going to start with the doorbell. Come on inside. Welcome home. When you walk into the Airstream Classic, obviously the drama of maybe the overhead cherry cabinetry catches your eye. Maybe it's the custom villa upholstery that catches your eye. Maybe it's the infinity floor that has that beautiful texture. Let's just say it doesn't get any better than this. All of your wrap windows are going to be done with day-night shades. So you have the light permeating membrane, and then you have the closeout. You have light that will pour in through the VistaView windows, which is going to give you light. You're going to have light that will pour in from the overhead skylights So everywhere you turn with the Airstream, you get light pouring in. The new Villa upholstery. Now this is really kind of cool because these are all incliners, and what this allows you to do is just relax in the comfort that you're familiar with. So with the, and once again, well, we love what Airstream does from the standpoint of upholstery, but their aftermarket upholstery is beautifully accomplished. And then you also have the drop-down center, which is going to give you all this beautiful ability to just relax. Okay, David, Teresa, the dinette setup in the Classic. First of all, you've got the beautiful TV, which is a mount that'll go work within it, and it actually recesses into the wall. You've got, once again, the beautiful overhead cherry cabinetry. The mechanisms are flawless, finished inside and out, just actually done the right way. Look at the light that's going to pour in here. And once again, these are those day-night shades, which allow us to do the light permeating or close out the light. You have a gas cylinder Corian surface that drops into place, along with certainly the opportunity to focus the TV wherever you might like it to be focused. Also incorporated here is going to be your Dometic heating and cooling system. Teresa, this is just like home. This is set it and forget it. Literally, you have a temperature, you plug that temperature in, and you're good to go. We can program this to be a certain temperature when we're coming off the planet, so that works. And then we have the Polk audio system. Let's just say it's the finest system that Airstream's ever put in one of their travel trailers. While I'm standing here, I want to just take a moment to just show you how with the ducted AC, how we get this beautiful silhouette of all Alcoa aluminum. That is the Airstream signature. This is the best of the best. I love what I'm seeing. The Galley. The Galley setup in the Airstream, frankly, is probably second to none. We have beautiful Corian surfaces here done with, you've got certainly pop-ups for additional shelving. Then you have this opportunity. In this you have a beautiful deep well stainless steel sink with all the high rise done with brushed steel. Notice the quilted aluminum backsplash. You have a running rail backsplash, and then of course the same opportunity for your porthole window. Now, not only do we have some fun stuff here, you have the convection microwave leading to a tremendous amount of storage space. By the way, it's kind of fun fact, but we actually supply you with a trash can, which you can never find the perfect home for that trash can. They've done that in the Airstream. Lots of counter space. You'll go to the stainless steel rise, to the tempered glass Dometic, and then you have all the brains of the operation. You have your monitor system here, which is flush with the back wall. That will give you your opportunity to check your battery, all of your tanks, your propane tanks. Everything can be done from your monitoring system. Then you have your solar system. You're going to be constantly topping off those glass mat batteries. Everything can be monitored from right here in front of you. You have a 12 volt, your 110 GFI outlet, and you have your inverter system. What does that inverter system allow you to do? That allows you to go off campus, off grid, and put this thing in the middle of a field, and let's fire everything up, and even being able to utilize our 110 outlets. So everything in its place. The Galley setup in the Classic, it is what it is. Beautiful. Largest refrigerator freezer ever placed into an Airstream. By the way, it's a smart system. What do I mean by the smart system? If we're plugged into shore power, we cut off that shore power, it automatically switches over to propane. That's a beautiful thing because it keeps us moving down the road. When you talk about some of the cool stuff, you have a adjustable pantry system which utilizes all the space possible. Then we move into the wardrobe section. Notice please, all cedar lined cabinetry done in the beautiful cherry exterior, and the ability to close off our front cavity or our from our back open bedroom to our front living space. That means we can handle, if we want to approach the business end of this, we can. And in 2 places we can then close off either the master or close off the front entrance. Beaded glass, walk-in, full shower. Obviously beautifully accomplished. And what's also great about this is we've got all of this wonderful light pouring in. So to have the overhead skylight, it's beautifully accomplished. Now before we see the master, let's check out the lavatory.
Whenever you're ready.
David and Teresa, the lavatory setup in the Classic is just what it should be, classic. It has, of course, all of the beautiful cherry cabinetry. You have a hamper in here. You've got the porcelain Dometic system. You've got light pouring in from VistaView. You've got overhead fans along with certainly all the beautiful LED lighting, and everything is at your fingertip. I love what they've done with the Corian surfaces, and once again, it gives you plenty of room to change your socks. The master bedroom in your Classic is just that. It's beautifully appointed, and certainly it's got some flair. We're starting with the overhead LED lighting, which is going to be great as far as, let's say, a nightlight is concerned. All the inside-out finish work on their cabinetry is beautiful. And, of course, all of these hinges are, you know, they're basically commercial, but it allows all the cabinetry to stay up. Finish work done in the cherry cabinetry is beautiful. Side-mounted steel rides on all of the on all of the nightstands. Then you have, of course, your system here for your 12 volt, and then, of course, you've got what I believe is the coolest thing about and that is the automatic feature to the queen bed, which is going to allow to set you up, set you down. By the way, the best mattress in the industry. This is a memory foam topper. This doesn't get any better as far as Airstream is concerned. Walk around queen. And then you have the luxury of having your entertainment center in here, which is, once again, is the Samsung HD LED, and of course that includes the Polk audio system. So we have a setup which is absolutely beautiful, and we have all electronic. Does it get any better than this? This is the Classic. David, Teresa, thanks again for giving me the shout out. Eric Davis, you can get me via my phone here is area code 614-279-8880, or get me via email eric@haydocy.com. And I guess I want you guys to enjoy the journey, but most of all, happy camping.
Seems like yesterday